rock and roll and R&B when it just kind of exploded.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, and also Boston and Detroit Tigers today.
Yep, that's right.
At 1 p.m. on AM 850.
I keep forgetting baseball. I think that's
baseball has been very good to me.
I think it's because it was so long that they were out there. I kind of forgot.
Yeah, really. Well, a lot of people have, and it's going to be a hard road back, I think.
Build it, and they will come, right?
Well, yeah, but a lot of people were very disappointed about this whole mess and
they're still,
how long it went on.
Yeah, they're still throwing things out in the field, and there's still some empty seats. And
so
I think it'll take a little while for the wound to heal, but it's the national pastime, and there's too many other sports coming up that are trying to challenge that. So I think,
Well, I've always been a boxing fan anyway, so I'm waiting.
You keep saying that.
I'm waiting for the first Tyson fight.
Right,
I want to see Tyson.
The first one.
I want to see Tyson lose, but he'll probably fight George Foreman, and of course he'll beat Foreman. You know, I mean, I think you and I could probably beat Foreman now. But we have to be a tag team.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Tag team boxing. What do you think?
Oh, dear.
Okay, well, let's, on that note, let's hear, how about Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell?
Okay, they did some nice songs.
Instrumental to open the show up with.
Yeah, Jordan
but that's okay.
Ingman, and you can hear the surface noise, and that was taken off the original Atco 45.
Right.
From 1961. That guy was from, I never met this gentleman.
Okay.
From Copenhagen, Denmark.
Okay.
Only hit he had, but
I'm Oscar Osmos, Peter Tripper, we're reminiscing.
Yeah, we're reminiscing from the
50s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
Yep, we're just reminiscing. I had some very disturbing news that back in the... now, I'm going to reminisce a little bit, and I'll try not to get too boring, but back in, I think it was 1956 or something like that, in the RPI Fieldhouse in Albany, New York, I had the pleasure of interviewing Fabian in that Funicello,
right,
and Dion and the Belmonts.
Okay.
And they had some Why Must I Be a Teenager in Love?
Right.
And I actually got in there and played some of the instruments and knew the group pretty good. And I just got...
You didn't sing, though, did you?
No, just played. And I just got some disturbing news that one of the players in... it was Peter Falgaglia. We called him Fag. But that's back in the 50s. It didn't mean what it means today.
Okay.
And Dion has a music store. And they were robbed, and Peter was killed.
Okay. So he was in the music store?
He was in the music. Yeah, police say 2 gunmen shot and killed Peter Wednesday night. The store's owner, who was Falgaglio's friend, was wounded. But this Dion. What the word did Dion? And escaped. He's in here somewhere. Oh, he was touring with Dion. Now, the Dion and the Belmonts, but I think everybody remembers Dion DiMucci or Dion doing The Wanderer,
right.
Abraham Martin and John.
Right.
But he was Dion and the Belmonts in the 50s, and they did have some big hits back then, too.
Okay.
That's very disturbing, because I knew Peter,
okay,
from back then. So a little bit of disturbing news, or what do you call it in radio? Not disturbing news.
It's disturbing anyway.
Depressing, but what isn't in the news today?
What would you say different in radio than you would every day?
Nothing, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyway, after that.
See, back in the 50s, we had a lot more controls and restrictions than you do today.
Well, that's true.
You still have
a little looser than they used to be, yeah.
I don't even think they're around.
Well, unfortunately, they are.
You want to find out? No,
I don't think so,
okay.
no. Been going on there.
Yeah, that was.
No, it wasn't that group. It was the Young Rascals, actually.
Young Rascals, yeah.
What was that again? What was that name? Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Dum 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 bum be doobie.
Okay, last hour we were talking about some the groups that back in the 50s and 60s that would just entertain instead of they would sing, but they would entertain also. Besides just standing, like Roy Orbison and also Buddy
Holly.
Yeah. I remember I was really disappointed when I saw Linda Ronstadt in the 70s.
Why, she do that too?
She just stood there.
Stood there?
I mean, gorgeous woman,
but she had the voice.
Singer. Well, yeah, but she
had a voice where you could just stand there and watch her.
I saw her at Pine Knob. I remember when I saw
Who's
her.
Knob?
Pine Knob.
Okay.
And be nice. And
where's Pine? I've heard that. Where is it?
It's towards Detroit. Over there.
Oh, it is?
Pine
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And this guy, the first time I saw him, Mr. Bob Seger.
Uncle Bob? Uncle Bob, yeah.
Pine Knob. And that was an excellent show. So when I saw Bob Seger, then I went and saw Linda Ronstadt. It was just kind of a letdown.
Okay. All right.
Anyway,
I can understand that.
I kind of got off on a tangent there, but we were talking about bands that...
We were also talking about backup groups. Anytime you want a backup group, you called the Sons of the Pioneers, the Jordanaires, and what was the other one we were talking about?
Elvis's was Jordanaires.
Jordanaires, the Sons of the Pioneers, or...
okay.
Well, we were talking about it. We lost it. Anyways, they seem to be around backup groups a lot. Hey, what were we going to do? We were going to...
The CC Rider.
Oh, okay.
The original.
The original. You going to play it, or are we going to talk?
Well, I thought you wanted to talk about it first.
Now, talk about it afterwards.
Okay, because a lot of people didn't know about this song.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is...
All we'll say is this is the original Stroll music.
Yeah. There you go. It's the Stroll.
Yep. Now you can hear that Stroll beat, the two lines. Now we used to do that all the time in American Bandstand.
Yeah, now you got me singing. Okay.
The two lines and you stroll.
Right.
The two lines were doing the step, and then the people would come from one end of the line and stroll down the middle.
Stroll down the middle, yeah.
Now we did that in American Bandstand, and that's what kicked it off. But the Diamonds did the song called The Stroll. Well, this is your crossover again.
Okay.
Back in the 50s when the black music, the R&B, was not promoted. Your white groups redid and took that music.
Right. Fats Domino's Ricky Nelson did a lot of his stuff.
Fats Domino was actually one of the first black artists that crossed over and started the move of the rhythm and blues and the rock and roll.
Okay.
But anyways, Chuck Willis was doing C.C. Rider, the original Stroll music. Fats Domino was doing I Want to Walk You Home, and Walking to New Orleans had that Stroll beat.
Right.
And
now, the C.C. Rider I always remember though was the rock one by Mitch. Well, yeah, that one too. Mitch riding Detroit Wheels, I thought was kind of nice.
Right.
But that was like a rocker.
Yes, it was. Something very interesting about Chuck Willis. He died April 10th in 1958, but he had already released 2 songs before that.
Yeah.
This wasn't because he died. They were already released. And they were called What Am I Living For? And I'm Going to Hang Up My Rock and Roll Shoes.
Really?
And now that was just a coincidence. And then after that, in August, they released one of the songs he had in the archive called My Life.
Okay. So rock and roll shoes, hang up my rock and roll. I remember B.J. Thomas and Ray Charles redid that one too.
Yeah.
Nice job on that. Yeah.
In fact, What Am I Living For was his biggest hit number 9 in April of 1958, and I think because he did pass away, and he was beginning to get recognized as the Stroll. I mean, people started to...
The original Stroll.
Yeah, right.
Before the Diamonds.
Before the Diamonds, yeah.
Okay, well, let's go back to 1966, if you're ready.
Sure.
You remember Little Dirty Water? Oh, happy birthday, baby.
Those were the Tune Weavers. Out of 1957, Margot Sylvia and her husband, John Sylvia, Gilbert Lopez, Margot's brother, and Charlotte Davis, Margot's cousin. So the only hit they had on the old...
It was a family affair.
Yeah, it was on the Checker label, which is a Bo Diddley chess checker. Okay, yeah.
Okay, well, we're reminiscing. I'm Oscar Oswald. This is Peter Tripp.
Yep.
And 51 degrees. It's 9:28. We're just about ready to split again and split the AM and the FM.
Power surge. Huh?
Yeah, there we go. But it's the birthdays today.
Yeah. Well, we got time to do that. Or?
Well, we'll do the birthday for this lady right now. It's her birthday. Happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday to Teresa. She is 64 today, and this is one of her biggest. Not the biggest, but this is one of her big hits from the early 50s.
Okay.
And that was Danny Rapp and Do the Bop. No, I'm not kidding you. That's what originally was done. Danny Rapp and Do the Bop.
Okay.
Danny
the Juniors
decided a few months after that and changed it to Danny and the Juniors and At the Hop.
Huh. Okay. I didn't know.
Oh, baby.
Okay.
Still do that at dances when he comes in there. Oh, baby.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about birthdays. Teresa Brewer was
64.
64. And there was a few other birthdays you had there, too. Do you have
Yeah, they just weren't music-related, so I said the heck with it.
Anyway.
Sorry, but I have not heard of it.
Anyway, the birthday that I want to talk about
was yesterday.
Yesterday.
We can do that, even though it was yesterday, because this is an uncle to us.
Yeah,
Uncle
Bob.
Uncle Bob.
One of the very first live concerts I saw at Pine Knob, and excellent concert. And this song blew me away when I heard it.
I know, and how can it's very strange. The 2 biggest songs that we played with this gentleman were never hits.
Yeah, Old Time Rock and Roll.
Old Time Rock and Roll, and
it was a hit. Old Time Rock and Roll was a hit. It was like number 36 or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, Bob Seger. I remember reading something about. He said that he wished he would have put his name down as writing that song because he rewrote the song. He rewrote a few of the lyrics in the song. Because it was a song done by Fabian or something way back in the...
Oh, Fabian?
Yeah, Fabian did the song also.
You got to be kidding.
No.
What, the one you're going to play or Old Time Rock and Roll?
Rock and Roll.
Okay. I don't think... I'm just looking real quick. No, this one. That didn't hit the charts either.
No, Turn the Page didn't hit the charts at all.
Didn't hit the charts at all. Okay. Yeah. Old Time Rock and Roll, number 48 in 1983.
48. Oh, okay. All right. Anyway,
featured in the film Risky Business. Now, wait a minute. Hang on. Time. That was the second time around.
Right.
The first time around, number 28 in 79.
Oh, okay. So it did make it to the 20s anyway.
Yeah. Top 30.
Top 30.
Yeah.
All right. All right, anyway, this is the one that's along the Blew Me Away at Pine Knob, of course, and it's a song that never gets played on radio either much. I mean, the FM back in Detroit when I was growing up, they used to play it, but they don't play it much around here.
We still play it all the time.
Okay.
Right here, too.
Uncle Bob, who was 50 yesterday.
50.
Here's Turn the Page. Yeah, I guess you get your glasses on to put your headphones on. Yeah, that's a good thing to do.
Right.
That was Lulu.
Now, what were you asking me?
I don't remember. I was having so much fun watching you try to put those headphones on.
Well, it's one of those
tangled around your nose and everything else.
The earpiece here flips around like that. See?
Yeah.
So now I can only hear out of my right.
Well, I'm entertained anyway.
All right.
Anyway, that was
toilet paper.
Yeah, sure. I smell the coffee brewing. That was Lulu, and
this is mud. It's not coffee.
Cool. It's better.
Strong.
Boy,
it's the first one out of the pot.
Can I finish telling what the song was? Well, they know what it was. Oh, thanks. Thanks.